Yo mods, it is Crashmaster, and I've got to say that I was honestly not expecting to record for a little bit, and just to address that really quick, I'm really sorry that the channel hasn't been uploading as much as it has in the past, even though I have taken a couple of hiatuses every now and then, honestly, and I'm really sorry about that for all of you long-term viewers and subscribers. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. I really do appreciate it. I'm really sorry. I was just actually only able to get those Mario videos out because I really wanted to put something on the channel, just to let you guys know, because it was like a month I haven't uploaded, and now I'm hoping to get something out in around the end of October to, October, no, the end to the mid of November, even though I'm recording this around the starting, it's about to be the middle of it, honestly. So yeah, I'm hoping that, I'm not sure when this is exactly gonna upload. It might upload on, I'm recording this on the 12th right now, November 12th, so it might go up on, honestly, Friday, most likely Friday, honestly, possibly Saturday, although I doubt it. It's most likely Friday, Saturday, but hey, you're watching this video, you can check if you want. I'm not exactly sure, I'm still debating it, but mate, once I saw the trailer, and I have seen it already, honestly, I exploded. I absolutely exploded with excitement once I saw it. It was amazing, honestly. Now, as it's no surprise, basically, as you can see, we are going to be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer. It's Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, or Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it's just called Sonic the Hedgehog, although some people call it Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but I'm pretty sure it's just Sonic the Hedgehog. But mind, anyway, a little backstory real quick about me. I love Sonic for years. I did play Mario first, but I actually got into Sonic separately, and then eventually I found out they made crossover games, you know, more into like, those, what were they called? Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. It's been a while since I actually played any of them, or even the new ones. I have, honestly, I've only played 2 of those, I think. One for the DS, which I actually lost the game for some reason. It was the winter ones, one of my favorites, and the one I mostly played on my Wii when I was really young, Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. I think that was the first and original one, if I'm correct. And honestly, I just had a blast. I love Sonic, possibly more than Mario. Not gonna debate anything about that, like Nintendo over Sega, or Sonic versus Mario, anything like that. The world already has enough debates, like Superman versus Goku and all that stuff. But personally, I'm Crashmaster. I like going fast. I love, my favorite color is blue. I'm pretty sure you can all kind of see what I'm going at and whatnot. And honestly, I'm a big fan of Sonic games for years. One of my favorites was Sonic Generations, which I kind of wanted to play on the channel, even though it is kind of old at this point, and it's only for the 360 and maybe the Windows. Maybe if you want me to guys to record it, maybe you can leave a comment and see. Even though there is another game similar to it on according to the trailer that we reviewed quite a couple months, possibly a year or 2 ago. Oops. And basically, mods, real quick, I know the only game I've played on the channel so far is Sonic Mania, but there is going to be 2 new games coming out in the future based on Sonic Forces and Team Sonic Racing. Now, I actually did buy the bonus edition for Sonic Forces, and the thing is, Mark, is that if you notice on my videos for quite a while, I upload in sets of 3 throughout 6 changes, basically, I don't exactly remember the order at the moment. It ends with 3 Minecraft, then it changes 4 more times, then the last time, the 6th time, is usually Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy, and I think Hello Neighbor, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure. So I think every now and then I'm like, maybe I should upload 4 videos, or maybe I should span them a little. If I'm gonna do that, maybe I should span them a little further, like every 2 weeks or something like that, or maybe 2, then 2, or something like that, mods. It would just really help if I could have some decision making or speed up the process, but I've just been really busy. A lot of stupid stuff has been happening to me this past few months, and I'm really sorry uploads haven't been coming up as frequently. Please forgive me. I promise I will try to do my best to continue, but nonetheless, that's enough about like the channel and me at the moment and my history with Sonic. Love you, mate. Love you, Sonic. Here we go. So first off, we're not gonna just review the new one, we're gonna review the old one, and then we're gonna compare the trailers basically, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I prefer about each one. Now, this might be the new one right here. I'm pretty sure it has 22 million views right here. Here we go. All right, let's see.
What the? Gotta go fast.
Minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
What the?
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope! Wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares. SFPD.
Meow? Oh, come on.
Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet. Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
Uh-oh.
Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Look at this. I took 9 million steps today.
Stay in there and be quiet.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Okay, now boys, there we go. Now, the thing is, it was originally gonna come out around this time, which is right there, November 8th, 2019. Now, the majority of my videos like this, like I reacted to some Mario games and the Sonic theory about generations and forces being connected. I like to give you guys a look at the trailers one more time to make sure if you just seen it or you haven't seen it in a while. But just to make sure, to be clear, I played the trailers basically so that way you guys can see it first, in case you haven't, and then, or if you haven't in a while, like I said, and then I'll give you my review. So here we go, Mice, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go back, and then I'm gonna let you guys know. So, oops. So right there already, there's a little bit of an Easter egg. There's a lot of Easter eggs here. Now, as you can see, Mice, right there, if you actually zoom right there, it says Green Hills. Welcome to Green Hills. Now, as we all pretty much know, for you or those who haven't played Sonic, by the way, what the heck is wrong with you? No offense. Green Hills is always usually the first 2 stages of a Sonic game. 1 or 2, it depends, I suppose, but on the original classic games, it was usually 2, like, I think it was Sonic Adventures 2, which is the first Sonic game I actually ever played, one of my favorites, old school, and, it starts with the Green Hill Zone, which is Sonic's most, probably, famous stage of all time, because it's like one of the first stages in every single game. Now, right there, we see him zip, and right there, Mice, that's another Easter egg right there, 760. Now, for most of you who actually don't know, it's one of my favorite songs about Sonic in Sonic Generations, actually, the modern Sonic, was Rolling Around at the Speed of Sound. Now, right here, just to make sure I'm not wrong, the speed of sound is supposed to be 767 miles per hour, if I'm right. Speed of sound, in miles per hour. Let me just check if I'm right. 767.2 269 miles per hour according to Google. Alright. Now, Marks, this is 760, so even though it's not purely, this does show that he's truly adhering to his music and title of rolling around at the speed of sound, aka Mach 1. So, I gotta say, even though we don't see like an actual MPH, we can assume this is taking place in America due to the trailer. Apparently, the blackouts are taking place in Mexico and the US. So, that's actually a pretty good Easter egg. Now, that's also another little thing. Sonic's ability to generate electricity. Now, for the love of me, from all the Sonic games I played in my life, I cannot recall him ever really using electricity or electricity powers, or any other transformations like Supersonic or any of those other ones from the games. I just really can't recall it. But honestly, I'm a big fan of electricity. I love electricity. It's a big, it's our main way of life, really. Everything's powered by electricity nowadays. I'm a huge science nerd, I guess you can say, really. And electricity is one of my favorite topics to study on. So I know it's a little off from the canon of the main games, but honestly, if you gave me a Sonic that can generate electricity, I'd be like, whoa, sign me up, especially that electricity's blue. Gotta say, love how they made the stars of Paramount's logo into rings. Really love that. Alright, Marks. Now, what's interesting to me is that it seems as if Sonic is in our world, actually. Now, my guess was that he's the actual... This is, like, taking place in an alternate universe, most likely, from my guess. Not from the actual main canon of the actual Sonic games. And we see a couple details. So, it seems that he's probably pretty private, like a hermit of some sort. He lives in the wilderness around the Green Hills, probably as his main home, most likely. He likes to run around them, and it seems that he's tried on quite a few shoes, but as we can see, in the front of some of those shoes, there appear to be holes, so maybe him being a hedgehog, he has, like, claws that rip through it, maybe the shoes can't really take the heat of it because of the friction of how much he runs. That could be another possibility. I really do like the detail they really put in this. Now, quick question, quick little fact, the music in this whole trailer mostly is called Gangsta's Paradise. I've listened to the whole song. I'm actually not a big fan. I have to say I like it. It's one of the only songs that aren't like I'm a big fan of good music, like classical or jazz or anything like that. Something fancy, sort of, like you would hear in a bar or pub, or maybe like a fancy dinner party or whatever. But I have to say, this is actually one of the only songs that I've ever really liked. Even though it's not my style, honestly. But I think it went pretty good with the trailer as it is. Oh, and real quick, we actually do see that Sonic... And one of my actual wasn't a big fan of it, even though they try to make Sonic look pretty realistic to a real hedgehog, even though people did science videos like MatPow and the game theorists saying like he can't actually stand up and whatnot. But I really wish they stuck with the gloves that he always wears, instead of just giving him white hands. I'm not sure if hedgehogs really have fur. I mean, is it classified as fur? Is it quills? I'm pretty sure it is. It's just another thing that I need to like look at, especially because I've actually been thinking about for years to get a pet hedgehog, but I've actually never actually gotten one, and I think I always wanted to just spray paint my pet hedgehog and just call him Sonic, but I wouldn't actually do that. I'm pretty sure that would not be great for the hedgehog's health. But as you can see, even though he doesn't have white gloves, he does have white hair or fur on his hands in general. Not to mention, they are sticking with, it seems to be socks, his actual socks, and red and white shoes. So they did do their homework, even though they're not gonna pass the quiz with 100. They might get a B.
Gotta go fast.
Now, personally, this shot right here is actually one of my favorite shots. Like, when he stares at it, I feel like that's a face of a realistic Sonic with the electricity and everything, even though that's not, like, actually canon. It is really cool in my opinion. Now, so you saw right there, we'll play that back really quick, again.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta say, love the shot. I mean, look at it. You gotta admit, that is pretty decent compared to the other shots in this trailer. Alright, now it appears that some people, like Matt Pound, the Game Theorist once again, which I just watched his video as well before I started recording this, on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, The Science, well, the speed and how realistic it is. It seems that it's starting in Mexico, which I can't say. I've been to Mexico on a cruise once. It wasn't exactly the greatest experience of my life for reasons I won't ever really get into, but it was basically just hop around the islands for a couple of hours, then we would just move on. So I haven't really been to the pure inside Mexico, but I can't say for sure if it's correct or not. I can't say.
20 minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
Now, according to MatPat, it's not a sonic boom, which at the time I thought it might have been, actually. And fun fact, I've actually never seen a Sonic Boom commercial the show or played the games. Sorry to any fans out there, but are there any fans out there? I mean, those games were glitchy, and not to mention the fact that a lot of people didn't really like the show, from what I heard. So, yeah. But it seems that through the MatPat's research, it's an EMP blast that caused a lot of everything electronic devices to get short out, basically, and turn off.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
Now, just to recap who this guy is, actually, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure he's, I just want to make sure that I'm not getting this right. I know who he is. Jim Carrey, yep, I'm right. Now, he's playing Dr. Eggman, and when I saw him, I was like, he looks cool, but he doesn't look like Dr. Eggman. Not even close to the original one, or like the new modern version. He doesn't even look like the one from Sonic Boom. Seriously, like, don't get me wrong, Jim Carrey, he looks cool right now, but he does not, at least add some red or something, like, I don't know, like, you don't need to make him bald or fat, but at least add some color scheme, something, come on.
What the?
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope. Wrong. I'm in charge.
This part, I cannot wait to see in the movie if they still keep this part. It is just so hilarious.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Nobody cares.
It's actually Bennington. Now, yep, it was supposed to come out in November, as I said before. Unfortunately, it hasn't, which is really sad, honestly, for me, because October, November, December are actually my favorite months, fun fact, especially November. But it's not here. I'm really sad, honestly. But hey, it's gonna come out in February 14th, which I'm pretty sure is next year on Valentine's Day. I think every February 14th. So that's something I guess you can share with your family and your lovers. I guess bond over Sonic.
SFPD.
Now, this shot a lot of people have complained about right here.
Meow.
And I admit, that part didn't look too bad to me, but this one, I gotta admit, when you do pause it, the way they make his lips and most of his face doesn't exactly look too great.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Okay, pal.
Also, by the way, if he shot him in the leg, and he fell forward, wouldn't that make it jam it in there further? I mean, yikes. Like, shots like this, I'm okay with, but with the actual, like, pausing of the motion and his mouth and lips like that, I wasn't too big a fan of. But this shot, I mean, he looks kind of adorable in a sense. He looks kind of cute.
I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
And there's the classic spinball / dash technique that we all love. Gotta say, I think they might have exaggerated electricity, but I'm not gonna lie, I love it, because look at that!
Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
I just love the backlash, like how they're kind of going back and forward with Robotnik and Sonic right there.
Uh-oh.
Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
So right there, it seems to be really explicit in the movie that maybe Sonic's powers of his speed come from this electricity, which might make sense because electricity, like lightning in a sense, like when it strikes the earth, happens in a split second or faster because it's so fast. Now, it doesn't travel at the speed of light like most people actually think, but nonetheless, that is really, really impressive. If a hedgehog like Sonic can run at the speed of lightning, that's crazy. Or electricity, however you really want to call it. It's a bunch of forms. Now, right here, from the producer of Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is one of my favorite franchises, especially I love cars, race car driver, that whole thing, right? So I gotta say, when I saw this, I was like, wow, they really have the right... They're really making this movie for me, pretty much. It's Blue, Sonic, Fast and Furious. They're really loving me today. It's like my birthday. Now, right there, that moment right there, it seems to imply like that's the warp ring. I'm calling it. I don't know what exactly it's officially called. It's the special stages usually in the original Sonic games and some new ones, although it's most commonly to the side-scrolling platforms back then. It seems to imply that he has wormhole abilities, can throw a ring, make it bigger, and turn into a wormhole, which basically is, and I'll share a brief analogy. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and stick a pencil right through the middle of it. That's a wormhole. It's basically like a shortcut. Instead of like walking to school, you can make a wormhole and step inside the like a hole, and you would be at school. It's like a tunnel through space-time. And it applies that, when you think about it from the games, it does seem to be logical in some sense, like that. Like, I don't mind that. I have to say, I think that's a pretty cool feature. Right there, fun fact, has a Genesis. I'm pretty sure they're making a reference to the Sega Genesis. Just saying.
Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
Stay in there and be quiet.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Now, mates, right here, the last final image seems to, and all the mushrooms around the area seem to be indicating we're going to explore different areas of the world that may resemble some of Sonic stages, like Green Hill Zone. Apparently in Mexico, this mushroom area, which I think is from the Sonic and Knuckles game. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it seems that right here, I'm pretty sure this is still Jim Carrey, maybe with makeup, but it seems to indicate that maybe, my guess is that Jim Carrey is going to try to capture Sonic due to the help of the military wanting him. Maybe he's going to get some giant reward, or maybe he just wants the power of Sonic, of his speed. My guess is that maybe he's going so insane over the project of trying to capture him. He's going bald. He's losing his mind, sort of, with like a broken goggles. His beard's growing out. This seems like a pure looking robot. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed of how they made him look right here too. Now, that's the first trailer. Honestly, I liked it, honestly. Like, there's a couple of moments that were iffy. I wish they kept his gloves and whatnot. Some of the spots are a little rough around the edges, but I'm pretty sure they could have patched it out. I love the electricity, even though it's not exactly, like, I love it, but I know a lot of people are not gonna get it, or we're gonna hate it, because in every Sonic game, he's not exactly crackling with electricity every second. But now, that's where this trailer comes in. By the way, if you're still sticking with me, I really, really appreciate it. Sorry that this video is a lot longer than I expected right now, but here we go, mates. The second trailer. Now, this is the revised version. Don't know why it says 2019. I think it's supposed to... maybe this is the real area, even though this has more views. I'm not sure. We're just going to go with this one because it's a little longer by 3 seconds. So, here we go. Now, this is the still continuing of it. Now, the reason why they changed the design is because a lot of people, I mean a lot of people, did not like the design of Sonic. And the creators of the movie took it upon them to redesign Sonic And I gotta say, I think they did a really, really good job. He looks a lot more in the game. I did like the old one, but this one kind of combines both the Sonic franchise, modern Sonic, and a little bit of the classic Sonic, plus the new movie Sonic's realistic idea. I was really afraid they were gonna make it a some sort of like animation movie, like animated, which I would have watched it, but I really did like the idea of Sonic being in real life. So I gotta say, love the trailer. 11 out of 10. It's perfect. I love it. So here we go, Mods, right here. The second revised trailer.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. On my planet, people were always after my powers, so I came to yours. It gets a little lonely, but that's okay. I am living my best life on Earth. Ow! Let the plate Sonic! Let the bitches mount also Sonic! Ugh, I can't with that guy. Uh-oh.
Why are you hiding out in my garage?
They're coming for me! If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to help me.
No, I don't.
Please, it's life or death.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait! Don't hurt him! Road trip? Whoop, whoop.
This can't be happening to me.
Oh my god, stop the car right now! What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it!
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool, though.
Whatever this creature is,
I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
Yeah, hey.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte.
I love the way you make them! We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done. So should we get out of here?
Yeah, time to go.
I always want to do this. Nailed it! Uh-oh. Let's go! Here comes the boom!
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
Oh, give me a big fat break!
That was an illegal left, by the way.
Aw, this one is cute. Let's keep him. Oh, come on! You've got car insurance, right?
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go! This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends. Let's go! Let's go! So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go!
Okay, Mods, there you go. You gotta admit, that is an amazing trailer to introduce a Sonic music. Sonic music. I just can't get over the music, which is, the trailer is amazing. It's called the, Blitzkrieg Bop, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I gotta say, like the other one, Gangsta Paradise, but I think this really, really is more my style, honestly. I love the music. Now, Mods, here we go. We're gonna review the trailer really, really quickly, and let's see, alright? Now, so you can see right there from the first instance of the trailer, and for some reason it's not showing it. Let me just go back. It's showing us Green Hill Zone. Now, Mods, you can see exactly how it appears in the games, practically, like the tiles around the area, like the light brown, dark brown around the mountains, the nice green landscape, the trees, the water. It's really reminiscent of Green Hill Zone.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy.
Now, Mods, you gotta compare this image to the other image, and you gotta tell me which one is better. I feel like the other one is, I don't know, I think I just love both of them, honestly. I feel like this one is a lot more closer to the games, which makes me want to pick this one, honestly, because I love Sonic, honestly, in any shape he comes. But this one, I think it does. I think if the other pictures are 9, this one is over 9,000. You gotta be honest.
in an extremely handsome package.
Now, mates, right there, he says a little blue ball of energy. That has to be that's probably cluing us in that maybe Sonic's electrical abilities allow him to run fast, and that's why maybe this Jim Carrey, aka Dr. Robotnik, wants to get his hands on him. That's my guess.
On my planet, people were always after my powers.
Now, that's the thing, Mars. He says it's planet. Now, it's unclear whether or not that Sonic came from a different, like, universe, a different planet in our universe, because the movie, he's traveled to Earth, our Earth. Not really our Earth, but, it's intended to be our Earth in the movie. And, it's unclear if it's, like, a different timeline, different universe, a different planet in our universe. It's just one of those things, but my guess is that it's a different universe slash dimension. People always say dimension, but it's actually supposed to be universe. And because he says he's leaving his planet, so that way, well, I guess just to protect everyone around there who wants his powers.
So I came to yours. It gets a little lonely.
Now, I like how he's actually jogging through, he's jogging in a washing machine just to get some exercise. That's pretty cool. And as you can see there, mates, even though it's a little blurry, it's clear that he's reading Flash, which, as we know, is a DC superhero who's, like, one of the fastest characters ever. One of those little, which is probably an Easter egg to the debates of the YouTube channels all around the world, saying what would be faster, Sonic or Flash, or one of those other characters and whatnot. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it would be Sonic.
But that's okay. I am living my best life.
Now, this is also, it seems to be the cave at the first trailer. Basically, Sonic's hiding out in his own little planet. He probably doesn't want to associate anybody, or he doesn't bother trying to, perhaps. I think it's, maybe he met someone, one random stranger, and they freaked out when they see him, so he probably guessed that nobody around in this planet or universe, we'll just say planet, on this planet is, actually no, we'll say universe. In this universe, he's probably like, people are probably going to be freaked out, probably nobody looks like me, maybe I'll just hide out. So he probably went to a junkyard of some sort, maybe he grabbed some of this stuff, just trying to live his best life. And I gotta admit, he looks like he's, even though he probably is probably gonna get bored, I'm liking the fact that he's so fast that he can just go around and do stuff like this that two people can do. It's pretty cool.
Life on Earth.
Oh. Ooh.
Let the place Sonic. Let the bitches mount also Sonic.
Ugh, I can't with that guy.
Now, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like Sonic, maybe, if that's supposed to infer that Sonic is alone for so long, maybe he's going a little stir crazy. I doubt that's the case. I think he's just trying to make the best of a bad situation. Also, can I say, those sneakers are amazing. Where can I get them? And the socks and the gloves. Can I just get those? Seriously. Those look so comfy and so cool. Now, here's the moment. Instead of basically Sonic running through a desert, aka the Green Hill Zone, and causing a so-called sonic boom, even though it's an EMP, it seems that he was this instead of, I'm pretty sure the other time was non-intentional either, but it seems like this one was pure accident as well. Just trying to have some fun, and that happened. Now, right there, which is actually interesting, is that it seems that maybe he's got a bag of gold rings, or maybe he's collecting rings. Maybe he's like going around stealing wedding rings that are gold or whatnot. Maybe he's doing that. Maybe that's why he's here. Just a guess. It could, and I'm pretty sure that's not the direction they're gonna go in, but that would be pretty funny too.
Why are you hiding out in my...
Got the little Sega logo and whatnot, and you see a bunch of Sonic games and clips and whatnot. Pretty cool.
They're coming for me. If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to...
Now, let's be honest. Conquer the universe? I mean, I guess you could... Maybe Eggman wants to travel to other planets and can use his powers of speed to go around the universe faster, if that's what he means. But conquer the universe with speed, I mean... Come on, what's the worst he can really do?
Help me.
No, I don't. Please. It's life or death.
Yeah, when you say something like that, Sonic, most people are not gonna just jump up and help you. Although I would, but that's only because I know it. Let's be honest, Whites. if you saw someone like Sonic in our world, would you really, and Sonic games never came out or anything like that, would you really go up and pet or say hi or anything like that? Let's be honest. I mean, I would, obviously, because I'm weird, and I like weird. But, let's be honest, would you guys? I'm not so sure.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik.
So he actually is going with the classic. Now, I think before in the original classic modern games, well, the classic series of Sonic, Classic Sonic, the shorter, light bluer one, he's known as Dr. Eggman. But in Generations, it's established that he's now that version as well as the modern version of Sonic and Eggman are officially all be calling Eggman. So I'm not sure where Dr. Robotnik fits into that exactly, because the modern version calls himself Dr. Robotnik, I'm pretty sure, and the classic one calls himself Eggman. That's just to be a little bit explicit. So it seems that this is taking place in a modern sense, which kind of makes sense. Even though he's not as tall as I expected, compared to other people, he is supposed to be, I think his official height is 3 feet. Which doesn't make much sense when you think about Sonic and Mario's height perspectives, but it's a video game, whatever.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
It's weird how he hangs on to that one quill. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a quill just because it's not flopping around like a hair. It's weird how he just holds on to that, and apparently it looks like he's wearing rubber or leather gloves to not get shot. So that could be another detail too.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik.
I'm going to give you 5.
It looks like he's wearing rubber gloves to not get shocked, so the electricity is insulated inside.
Seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him.
Now, as you can see right there, that's why I asked you guys, would you freak out? Because he really freaks out.
Road trip? Whoop, whoop.
This can't be happening to me.
Oh my God, stop the car right now. What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it.
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool, though.
Man, look how fast he goes with that. Now, as you can see, it is February as well, February 14th.
Whatever this creature is.
Okay, so it looks like right there, just like the first trailer,
right.
how there was
cool,
holes in all of his shoes. Now, I'm not sure if maybe they're gonna say maybe he brought those shoes, or maybe he actually is wearing those shoes that actually maybe can handle his feet. But right there, mates, where we see Robotnik like scanning his footprint, it looks like the shoe is on the outside, but apparently maybe he's still burning holes through some of them until he can find his new red pair. Because we do see all of his toes in the front as well.
Whatever this creature is.
I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
Yeah, hey.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. Of course I want a latte.
I love the way you make them.
Oh god.
We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done.
I was expecting all of them to actually go in, but it literally went everywhere else.
Yeah, time to go.
Also, how is nobody exactly noticing Sonic? Maybe they're thinking he's a mascot or something for this place? The Piston... what's it called? The Piston something? I'm not exactly sure. Let me see real quick. The Piston Pit. Alright.
Let me show you how it's done.
Diggity, 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 diggity. He misses. He doesn't even come close to hitting the target.
Time to go.
I always want to do this.
Now, I gotta say, this feels purely like what Sonic would do.
Nailed it.
Yeah!
Uh-oh. Let's go. Here comes the boom.
Spin dash! Alright.
How are you not dead?
I have no idea.
Now, that is a question, Moits, that I'm pretty sure some people ask themselves. Like, Sonic is a hedgehog. He's an animal. Whether or not he's human, if a human had that kind of speed or whatnot, and tried to do a spin dash like that, wouldn't that hurt even a little bit? I mean, seriously. Just gotta say.
Oh, give me a beer.
Now, this might come back to my theory of maybe him going insane and losing his hair and, like, abandoning himself in his research, trying to capture Sonic. Because it seems right there he's starting to, like, go, oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! Like, it seems that way in a small amount. That's just a theory. A film theory. But nonetheless, I gotta say, it could be plausible. You never know.
That was an illegal left, by the way.
Aw, this one is cute. Let's keep him. Oh, come on! You've got car insurance, right?
That just shows you how dangerous lasers are, kids.
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Now, the thing is, with the term planet that Sonic used, and apparently I'm pretty sure that was Jim Carrey saying alien, slash Eggman saying, or Robotnik saying alien, it seems to imply that they live in the same universe. Us, aka the people in the world in this movie, and Sonic share the same universe. I doubt the same solar system, maybe the same galaxy, but it seems to indicate that Sonic can use wormholes to travel like the ring. So that is pretty cool. There's a lot of background science based on this, and I gotta say, I love that. Sonic usually isn't too scientific in terms of his games, but I gotta say, this movie is bringing it, and I gotta say, I love it.
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go! This is my power.
Now, right there, when I saw a thumbnail of Sonic skidding his shoes like that, I thought for a minute that was Shadow's shoes. But I think he's just skidding on a piece of metal or something.
Away for this silly little alien.
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go!
Alright.
This is...
yeah, okay. Because the thing is, Marks, usually people think that Shadow run. He doesn't run. He more or less has, like, hover skates, I think they're called, or hover shoes, and he kind of just does that. So my question is, does Shadow actually run fast, period, or is it just the hover skates? Because we clearly see Sonic with normal shoes, and apparently in this movie, like, born abilities with this energy of his, and the electricity to actually run. Maybe if they make a by the way, Mods, I would love for maybe the end of the movie, maybe if they can make a Sonic 2, maybe Sonic 3, like the games, the original triple. Maybe they can have like a little end credit scene where they show all the characters, or maybe someone like Tails or Shadows or even Amy. That would be really, really cool in my opinion.
My power. And I'm using it to protect my...
Now, while Sonic's running on the Great Wall of China, you know what confuses me, Marks? All these missiles and whatnot are catching up in some shape or form with Sonic. Even this jet right here seems to be able to catch up with him pretty easily. Now, this doesn't mean that Sonic's at his top speeds nonetheless, but you gotta admit, any form of Sonic speed is nonetheless at some point impressive.
The alien.
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go!
Okay, Marks, now, wait. Right here, look at Sonic and look at the jet constantly.
I'm using it to protect my friends.
Oh, actually, it seems that Sonic skids through the desert right there after this moment.
My friends.
So right there, Marks, it seems that Sonic, after he skids through the desert in the original trailer in this one, it seems that he's traveling around the world using these rings to possibly escape the robot. Maybe this robot got the rings. I really doubt that. I'm pretty sure it's just flying behind Sonic into it, because we can see the pyramids in the desert right there.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross.
Alright, there we go, mates. Alright, so hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I'm really, really sorry it took way longer than expected. This was meant to be a short one, but I guess analyzing 2 trailers was a little bit more takes a little more time than I expected. But nonetheless, mates, I would really love to know your opinions on the new and old Sonic trailer. Leave a comment, please leave a like on the video. Gotta say, old Sonic trailer was it wasn't the worst in my opinion. I actually liked it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, compared to other Sonic fans. I liked it. It did have a couple flaws that I wasn't too a fan of, but I was gonna watch the movie anyway. But with this new one, I think they're going for the right images and the right way for this movie. The animation, everything, the spin dash, the electricity, Jim Carrey, still funny. And also, quick, before we leave, mates, fun fact, I know we have a lot of fun facts lately on this video, but the thing is, the person who's actually voice acting Sonic is named Ben Schwartz. Now, the thing is, he actually voice acted one of my favorite characters of a TV show I used to love, which was called Randy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja, and he voiced Randy, the actual ninja of the show, and once I heard the voice, I was like, oh my god, that's the same voice actor for Randy Cunningham, and I was like freaking out because I really love that show too. So, gotta say, the way they're going in this direction with the movie, I love it. It's got a lot of things I love in it, which is kind of ironic once. I'm pretty sure some of you can admit it with the Fast and Furious, all the blue, the electricity, the science, the alien logic, even the voice actors. Everything seems to be in my favor at the moment for this movie, and I'm not gonna shame it. I love it. It's incredible. So yeah, mates, hopefully you really enjoyed this video and the trailers, and hopefully you're all excited for the movie just like I am. Please leave a like and subscribe. And yes, I will see you all later. Later, guys!